Hey guys, it's Ed again. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I posted anything, but I have been super busy. I got a new job. Haven't started it yet, but I'm going through the paperwork. I got a giant pile of dirt here that I need to move, and I'm working on that. I cleaned out this side of the garage to make the wife happy so she could park her car in here again. And I've got some furniture that we're going to send to an auction. I got a paint sprayer. I think I showed you guys that I need to use to stain my deck. Haven't got there yet. I got all the Tin Can Tourists stuff put away till September. Have I did anything to the boat? Sorta. One day when I had a few minutes, I was able to do a little pattern. I'm not sure I even have it out here. It might be down cellar. Yeah. But anyway, I created a pattern that gives us the contour of the shape here. So when I put the plywood box to put the seat on, it'll have that. So had to go to a funeral on Saturday for a guy who's our age, good friend to my son. His friend, one of his best friend's father, so massive heart attack. So kind of gives you a little bit of a reality check, and maybe we should slow down and take some time to pay attention to the kids a little bit, maybe. But anyway, I did buy something because every once in a while, the girls call it retail therapy, I guess. So as you can see, sitting here on the back of the old Hodgepodge Dodge. Let's see if I can get the tailgate to open here. You can read it. 30-inch 5-drawer, blue. So, there she goes. This is the $169 cabinet that they've been selling, coupon. The price seems to keep creeping up on these. They do have a bigger one that has, you see how this has the space in the bottom? The bigger one is a little bit wider and it goes down, but what I want to do with this, and the blue one is extremely hard to get. I went Memorial Day when they had the 25%, tried to do it then, and of course they were sold out. But back in here, you guys probably can't see it because there's too much junk. Throw a little light on it. There you go. Here's an old cabinet that I made. It's got a 2-drawer, 3-drawer file cabinet in the bottom. A little bit of space up above the file cabinet and a little top on it, and it's on wheels, and it has bowling alley. This is bowling alley, 2-inch thick bowling alley, so it's a good hard steady bench to work on, but it doesn't, I mean, I've got a lot of C-clamps and pullers, that kind of stuff in there. I'm not sure it's in the bottom drawer, but I'm thinking this might be nice to put some of that stuff in. So this is what we got. And again, like I said, the blue one is virtually impossible to get. So maybe we'll do a little unboxing here. I think I got about half a battery. We'll go to the battery dies. How's that sound? So I'm going to clamp you guys on something here and take it apart right on the truck. Check that out. I put you guys right up on top of the garage door. That might not be a bad spot for you. How's that look? I don't think we need the light. Okay, so let's cut her open. Okay. How bad do you think it's smashed up? It's heavy, I tell you that. They brought it out on one of them hydraulic carts. So. Okay, well that comes out. This one I would assume comes out. And I could be wrong. Okay. Ah, I see. We pull the box up off the top. There. Yeah, it looks blue. Doesn't look to be too banged up. You know, right out of China. I assume these are the legs. Okay. Not sure how that comes out. That's a little flimsy, but I think when the things go on it, that'll give us a little more support. So, I'll bring you guys in, show you the little rubber paddy stuff here. If you guys can see, it's got the rubber pad here in the bottom, got the manual, and not sure how that works. If the thing has to be down, I think that locks it in place. Must be locked until the lid goes down. I don't know. Got a piece of tape for the lock. Lock uses one of those old, looks like the ones that used to be on my parents' freezer. One of those weird keys. So that's that. Can't seem to get it to work. Got a bunch of keys. What's that? Is there 1, 2, 3, 4 in there maybe? I'm going to strap you guys back up here because holding on to you probably make you nauseous. You see anything again? Nope. How's that? Now you guys can see something. So anyway, it's got some keys here, some tape holding it together. A whole bunch of those tied together. Okay, that locks that. It doesn't unlock this though. It's got to have something to do with the lid. Maybe the lid's got to be down. Which would be kind of silly. Let's see. No. Gotta be something. Keeping those in there. Well, I guess we'll figure that out. Powder coat's pretty good. It's got some dips in the powder coat right here, like drips. But other than that, I mean, doesn't look too bad. So, shall we read the directions? Assemble only according to these instructions. Oh, okay. Wear some safety goggles. Keep area clean. And it's not very clean. Keep bystanders out of the area. Okay. Do not assemble when tired or where under influence of alcohol, drugs, or medication. They take all the fun out of everything. Man. Weight capacity and other product capabilities apply to properly and completed assembled product only. So if you put it together wrong and it falls apart, then I guess it's your fault. Assemble on a flat, level, hard, smooth surface capable of supporting a fully loaded cart. Okay. To prevent injury, don't do stupid things. Safety third, right, guys? So it looks like we gotta get this box out of here. There's probably casters in the bottom of it. So, freaking thing is heavy. We'll put these little keys someplace where we'll lose them. We'll put them over here. Or they're in the drawers. Ah, holy crap. Man, how the hell? How do you do this? I already bent that one side. Okay, did we hit most of the tailgate? Yeah. It's light. I think I torqued that a little bit. I definitely torqued that side a little. That's okay. It'll bend back. As good as old. Okay. Well, we got to get into this thing. How do you get into it? Maybe that's where the wheels are. Those are not wheels. And those are legs. Okay. Well, how do we get to the casters? We can't seem to unlock it. So, well, this is a cabinet that I can't seem to... Oh, wait, there's something here. What is this? Oh, it's got like a little slide thing on it. That opens them up. Where's this one? Nice. So what do you think? Are they in here? Yeah, there we go. There's our box of goodies. Some more goodies. Okay, so now I figured out how to open it. Maybe I did.
Nice.
Well, I think because the lid is down. This is a pain in the butt. So let's try this. There, now it goes in. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any other hardware in here. And there is. The handle. So you just got to click these. Nothing in there. There's a little lever on the side you pull on the side. Okay. So, how's your battery holding out? You're still recording. So let's move you down a little bit so maybe you can see. Oh, camera's going crazy. Okay. So anyway, I think get this opened up. Okay, don't wiggle it around too much, Liz. It'll be on your head.
Is this heavy?
Yep. It is.
This looks brand new. Is it brand new?
It is brand new.
Well,
Some casters. They even put a little thin piece of plywood in there to kind of keep it from tearing through the box. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to bring you back when I get a little closer to figuring out how this goes together. So stay tuned. Okay, I did get one wheel on, one caster, and I noticed that I don't know if that's the brake. Yeah, I guess it is. It must be the way she spins. Not the freest thing in the world. But what kind of sucks is they put the black mat down inside, but it's you got to cut slits in it. So I just take my knife and just slice it, and then they go okay. And you got to be careful tightening these nuts up, because I'm hitting them with the impact, and that impact is they're tough because you're pushing them into the rubber for the carriage bolt head to stick into, and they're kind of a pain in the butt. So, but I'll bring you back. Maybe I'll put you right here. Maybe. What do you think about that? Maybe you can see what I'm doing. Sort of something like that. So just cut slits in here. Try not to cut your finger. It's tough over here because that stuff, it's kind of tough stuff. So just put some slits in it. Poke your carriage bolts through, if you can find where the slit is. Hang your casters. I'm putting the wobbly ones on first. Grab a nut and a washer. I think she goes this way. You know, the rubbery stuff kind of helps a little bit in this case, because it holds that carriage bolt in there sorta until you can get a hold of it. But you can't go crazy, because I think they'll strip right out pretty easy. So then once you get those in, you can kind of just jam the rest of them through. Get the nuts on those and go from there. So you guys got it? Easy peasy. My battery's about dead, so good spot to stop. Okay guys, I got her put together last night. Not huge problem. Biggest problem, as they say in the directions, before you put the cabinet in it, you need to get some help. And of course, my help is kind of young, so I'm going to try to show you the front of it. Which is tough because, well, you know me, I got everything jammed in here. So anyway, there it is. Little spring shock absorber opener door thingies work. I didn't scratch it up too bad getting it all together, but eventually. The only thing with squirrely is in these corners they have a an extra plate, like an extra bracket here, little gusset angle, and that's supposed to be in there. And of course I put it together, then I found this when I was taking all the boxes and getting them ready to break down. So, but yeah, I mean, it was pretty self-explanatory. Everything worked like it should. Drawers pull out, go in, do everything they're supposed to do, I guess. So I like it, and it will replace the old wooden one that you guys can barely see behind that ladder. Then I have to find a place to put my little sandblaster, so, because I probably can't set that on top of this. I could, but then I can't get in here, so we'll figure that out. So anyway guys, Sorry I didn't take you through the entire project, but I mean, it's stick the bolt in the hole, tighten up the nut. It's pretty self-explanatory. The only thing that was weird was these arms, or these legs here. One of them is, you got to make sure you get them going the right direction. Otherwise you wouldn't have enough depth for the cabinet to set. But they tell you it's a 1 inch. Like right here. This space right here is 1 3/8 inches. And on the bottom it's a little bit smaller. It's only 1 inch. So you put the inch, and you can see it visually. You don't even have to measure it. You just see the space is a little bit smaller on the bottom. So you put it on the bottom. And this one here will be a little bit bigger on the top. So, simple. Got a few nuts and bolts left over. Not many. I think 3 or 4 there. So, not sure if I missed something or why I have extra ones, or maybe they give us a couple extras. So anyway, guys, thanks again. We'll be back on another project hopefully soon. Bye.